Hi, YouTube. So it's been a long time since I did a video like this. We're gonna do an update on the pickup and update why I haven't been doing much videos. And yes, my mullet's gone. I cut it off, but I did because of the summer. It's so hot. So a couple of days ago, I had to go. Grandpa that gave me this pickup, he had to go to his funeral. He passed away a week ago Wednesday on the 14th at the nursing home. um, I got to say my last words to him, and and he said he was proud of me and for taking care of the pickup, and he's gonna miss me and stuff, and that was kind of a hard thing for me to go through, and then going through the funeral. He was on the fire department for 39 years, so the fire department, I I drove this pickup with my dad and out to the cemetery with the fire department, and the fire department wants to thank you guys if you watch my videos. That's really nice of them to do that, and I figured they would anyway, because Grandpa was on there for 39 years. He tried to do 40, but due to his age and health, they couldn't do that. So, but three people passed away in my family, and so we had to sell the house, and it sold the next day. We've owned the house since 1960, so it's kind of a tough thing. And last Grandpa left, so it's been quite a battle. But we got an issue with this here. I fixed the seat. I got new tires in the front. The brakes have been fixed in the front. I put new wiper blades. I fixed that mirror over there. I put new plug wires in there, and it's still surging and missing, kinda, but it's getting better. As you can see, I got 117,193. I'm gonna try to keep, take care of this thing, because this meant the world to Grandpa. And it's not rusted out. I just used it because I had to get a toilet, and then so I put that back. Normally I'd leave that back, and then I got all that junk there I got to take to the farm. We finally got rain. We haven't had rain here for about 2 months, so everything's burning up and dry. So we finally got some rain tonight. But I'm gonna go underneath here, and I'm gonna show you kind of why I don't want to run it now. It's been missing and surging, and I've known about this coolant leak for a while, but I don't know if I can show you or not here. The power steering pump is leaking extremely bad, as you can see. But I don't know if you can see on that engine mount there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. No, I can't. But see that leaking there? That's coolant. And I'm betting that intake gasket's out, causing the surge and the miss, which isn't good. It needs to be fixed before I run it anymore. Power steering pump and hoses are out. Power steering's been going out for a long time, but so yeah, there's coolant leaking down now, and it's getting worse. Probably better not run it. You start it up, it kind of sounds like it's got a little bit of coolant in the cylinder, which is not good. It's going to wreck the connecting rod. I don't want to blow the motor up, so I'm going to have to schedule an appointment to get that fixed. Got new tires, like I said, in the front. The back ones probably need to be done soon, and it needs a U-joint. Well, other than that, it's not major things. It's just stuff that Grandpa never got to when he got sick, and his wife passed away a year ago. It's my grandma, and then his son 3 years ago now. So 3 of them died all here in the past 3 years, it sucks. So, other than them issues, they need to be fixed before I can do any more. Now, this car here runs great. The only problem is the tires are, I'd say, 2 years old now, or year and a half old. When I got the car, they were brand new. They're crappy Douglas tires, and they're separating already. And you go down the road, it shakes. So we jack that thing up in the air, and these tires bounce. It's not the rim, it's the tires. They let loose. they only got 15,000 miles on them and they're already out. And then I didn't realize how crappy them tires are. And you can see it don't look very good. And it's got air in here, but the sidewalls and the inner side have separated. So I ordered some new tires. Thank goodness not Douglas crap. So hopefully it'll fix the issue. I got new suspension put in there and wheel bearings and fixed the air conditioner. Don't leak anymore. So I got that fixed. I just did general maintenance. CV axle was out when I got it. The boot was out, so I put a new one in there. And I thought I might as well do the other side while I did it. And then I change oil, I don't know, every 3,000 miles, I guess, with high mileage vehicle because of the start and stop. It does use a little oil. I mean, hell, not too much. But it don't matter. I only paid a couple grand for this car. The hybrid battery works fine. The brakes are good. I just did the drum brakes. They were original, 212,000 miles at the time. So I thought, well, I probably better do that. So other than that, I haven't had any major problems with this. Other than the tires now. I don't know why. They're not that old, but they're already separated. You know, everything today is just garbage. I don't care what you got. Everything's just junk. So this car here, it's got 215,100 miles on it now. I got it with 206. I drive this thing every day, all the time in town. Yeah, I get around, 42 to 50 miles per gallon is the best I've gotten with this car. It's an 09 Toyota Prius. Original hybrid battery and original engine. Now, if that battery goes bad, I'll just put another battery in it and just run it, because the engine, hell, I don't know. If that blows up, I'll just put a used one in there. I'm not too worried about it. But, these things are very fun to ride and reliable. I mean, I don't have any issues with the engine. I put new spark plugs and coil packs in there, and that made a big difference on mileage, and it runs great. But just general maintenance. But as far as this one here, this is all I got to drive. I don't have a 4x4, but Dad said I could have that 330,000 mile Chevy, which, that thing does pretty good. As far as this one, there's zero rust on it, as you can see. She's in great shape now. Them tires are getting pretty old, weather checked. I need to get them replaced, but other than that, engine, it's not a big deal. I think it's the intake gasket. I know these 350s, TBIs had some issues with that, and it could be something to do with the plugs. They're, putzing around. I'll put some new plugs in it and have the rotor cap checked and stuff like that. But other than that, the AC does not work in here. The line corroded out, but it's 134A. It's not been converted. It's original. So, but anyway, I'm not gonna put no AC. You ever heard of windows? Just put them down. That's what rednecks do. So anyway, that's an update on that. The old girl runs great, and yeah, losing Grandpa's been tough on me, and I'm okay. But he's not suffering anymore. That's the main thing. He was really not well that day I was there. And his son, he wasn't well either. I don't like going details, but he passed away at 52. And the day before Grandpa passed, I had a corner of my eye. It looked like I saw him. He was smiling at me because he couldn't live without his dad. And then the next day his dad died. So kind of freaked me out, like, okay, so I knew that Grandpa was going to go because he kept pointing up and seeing his son and stuff. So, but anyway, that's an update. I will try to get more farm videos when I can. I just don't have the time, and working a couple other jobs and trying to get some money. It's just unreal. And then fixing the house. I had to put a new toilet on in last, like I said, the toilet went to hell. Let me get the light on here. I'll show you. It's getting kind of late. Oh, and there's Kitty. The shower is a mess here. I got to get that fixed. There's that old toilet. You're not supposed to cut that out and put it in there, but I did it anyway. I just don't have the time to screw around. But here's the new toilet I put in here, American Standard, so it should be okay. And then I'm going to fix this, whatever this crap is here. That's a mess. Gotta fix that. And then this flooring, it got all wet and moldy and wrecked, so it had to be all torn out. And this is gonna be my man cave eventually, with that loud air conditioner thing. So, but here's a mower just chilling in here because that's Grandpa let me have that. That's new and hardly been used. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I got a rider over here, 0 turn, that Dad let me have from the farm. That one has 600 hours on it, so she's still going. And then I put a new sump pump over here. There's my old one. It's a pedestal. It's 20 years old. And then of course it never rains, so but yeah, I left that down because I was gonna put all that crap in there. So anyway, AC's running. It's was put in May of 21. That's the best investment ever. It's a Ream. I don't have any issues with it yet, but the Coleman furnace, that's from 16. That one I have a lot of problems with it. I don't really care for that. I'll have to get a new glow stick here, ordered this fall, because it's still original, and I don't know. It could go for a long time, but I don't really want to have a service call and then be without heat. So anyway, this is kind of a hard one too. His name was Bob. No parking except for Bob. So I'm gonna hang that up to another place and have that there where this truck was at. So anyway, hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.